Ruby and Rose's yarn and Ruby and Rose's podcast. So thank you so much for tuning in. This video today is going to be a vlog about a trip that me and my boyfriend are going to be taking. We are going to be heading up to Milwaukee and Madison and kind of driving through Chicago. It's just going to be a really fun trip driving through some cities, and I wanted to take you along because there's going to be a lot of knitting content because I am so excited to be able to have so much knitting time, and I'm also casting on a new project that I'm going to be showing you. And yeah, I mentioned this on Instagram and you all seemed really excited to come along with me on our vacation. So I'm going to show you the new cast on. It is the Penguono by Stephen West. I've had it in my queue for years, literally, and I'm just so excited. It's been a while since I've had a brand new and shiny project. So yeah, as you can imagine, I am pretty overjoyed. It's all on my couch right now. You can see I'm planning my projects for what I'm going to be taking. And do any of you guys pack your projects before you pack your clothes? I feel like I do that every time, but I am just kind of deciding what projects to take, and I spent all morning winding the yarn for it. So I will go ahead and show you the colorways I'm using and just a little bit of pattern talk before Devin gets here. So over here we have all of my colorways. So I'm going to be using pretty much every sock set that launched in the Rarity collection. And this collection was just really like near and dear to my heart because they're all one of a kinds, which just makes them extra special. Plus my boyfriend Devin helped me name a lot of these colorways, and it was just so fun coming up with names together. So I'm going to be holding a strand of my fresh linen mohair along with 2 strands of fingering weight. So just that's like the size that I'm doing. The pattern's really ingenious about how like it discusses pattern sizing, but anyways, it was very interesting. I'm going to be keeping it in my Joji Locatelli, like I forget what this style of bag is, but it's really big, and I just wanted to wind all of the like colorways I'm going to be using in this project because that way I can just have complete creative freedom to choose colors and add them in as I like without having to wait to have them wound again. And as I said, it took a few hours. This colorway is the only one that's not in my Rarities collection. This is my Headspace colorway, which will be launched in my favorites collection. So the back, I'm going to be using my Sojourner colorway, and then I think I want to use these as the welts and these as welts too. So like there's 3 on either side, and then I might like fade in like a few of these colors here and there, so I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, that is all of my Penguono yarn. I'm so excited. It's just gorgeous, and this is the only size 9 needle I have. So I want to go to a yarn store and buy a new needle, so you better believe I'm taking you along on that. And then in here I have one of my petite market baskets, which are in the shop and fully stocked. You guys, you got to go check out this style of basket because there are so many options, crazy amounts of color, like crazy amounts of different color combos. In this, I'm housing my Battenberg blanket, which I actually have on the side of this chair because it's just so pretty and I like looking at it. But anyways, that's my Battenberg blanket. I might take this along. I don't necessarily love to take crochet with me because I'm not as experienced in it as I am with knitting, but here is my crochet hook that's like the prettiest thing I own. And then the next project I want to take is my edging for the Traveler's blanket because I am 3 inches away from being halfway done with one side. So I'm getting there. I feel like it's a possibility that I'll finish this at some point. I am still plugging along in it. And I have a adorable little lock and loop progress keeper. It's one of my favorites for the spring and summer time. So yeah, and this colorway is like super fun. So these are the projects I'm taking. And yeah, it's gonna be so much knitting time. It's like a 3-hour car ride, so it should be super fun. Okay, we are finally on our way. Got my knitting. Devin is offered to drive, which is very sweet. And we're gonna be there in like 4.5 hours because we're going the long way around. Excited to see Lakeshore Drive?
Oh yeah.
So we are almost to Chicago, making a lot of progress on my Penguono. And what did we decide to do?
We are taking the long way, so we're going to go up through Chicago, and then we're going to go through Milwaukee, and then jet over to the left to Madison. And we've got an Airbnb on the water.
Yeah, that'll be super fun. I'm excited.
With a nice view of the city.
Yeah. arrived at our Airbnb and it is super cute. I will go ahead and show you the front of the house. We went through Milwaukee, like I said, and then we just arrived in Madison. So here is a really cute Airbnb. And yeah, you can see the sort of like the skyline along with the lake. It is absolutely beautiful here. So this is the view from our bed and breakfast. It is so beautiful looking out at Madison and seeing the lake and the reflection. It's just really hard to see right now because it's so dark, but it is very, very beautiful. So here we are biking along Madison shoreline, kind of. And yeah, it is so beautiful out. Very, very windy. And yeah, we are just gonna bike through the city and see some shops. It's gonna be super fun. I have not ridden a bike in forever and I am so obsessed. It's amazing. And Devin's flying. We've been racing each other. That's been fun. Oh, I just want to get a bike for the studio so bad and just bike around. So fun. And look at that view. This bike is so fun. I want to get one so bad. Madison is amazing so far. I cannot wait to see Milwaukee and just get to see all the cities. It's very, very incredible. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you've ever been to Madison or if you're from Madison. I would just love to know. So fun fact about me, my favorite flower ever are these bleeding hearts. So second are like ruby red roses, but first, like all-time favorite flower are these beautiful bleeding hearts. They're just everywhere in the gardens around here and I'm just obsessed with them. So I had to show you guys, loving looking at prettiest flower of all time in my opinion. Stopped by to get a little snack. So now we're going to be eating. I'm super excited to have the salad and Devin got some sushi.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We're in a really cool market district where they have lots of ethnic places and a cool co-op grocery store with lots of neat food.
Yeah, it's been so fun. This is one of my favorite paths. There's like a bike elevator way up there. Super pretty.
Everyone's fishing along the edge.
Yeah, so many people are fishing. So we are now at the lake and we're eating supper and Devin's doing a little bit of fishing. And yeah, he's having Chinese and I'm having lentil soup, which I've been loving lately, eating it like around the clock. And yeah, we just went all over the city as you saw. And what kind of fish are you hoping to catch?
I saw some guy getting bass. We're doing catch and release, just catching them and letting them back in.
Best way to do it.
So hopefully we'll get some bass, but otherwise we've just enjoying the view. Last night we were out there on paddleboards and that was super fun.
We paddleboarded across the lake and it was really, really cool. There was...
Very tiring.
Yeah, it was tiring. We went, I'll show you, I'll flip the screen around after this and show you sort of our view. And we paddleboarded like under a few bridges and there were even like perch that were like jumping up out of the water. It was kind of crazy, but it was fun.
It was really cool. And now it's cool to watch the sunset.
Yeah, you can see it's very beautiful here. So we paddleboarded like all the way out to the center of that. It was very fun. I just went into a yarn store, to Cream City Yarn, and I got some really cool Brooklyn tweed, and this is my first time trying it out, and yeah, it looks really cool. I got some of that, and then I also got some of their Quarry Spun. I'm planning to make like a Jared Flood pattern with it probably, but anyways, it was super fun, and I also got some needles for my new Advent pattern because I really wanted to try the new square needles since I haven't tried that yet. So anyways, it was a really cool yarn store, and yeah, it was really fun. So we're at a fish store, and this is a wet pet that Devin's having fun with. Big fish like that are so funny. Try to make it flip again. It like flipped on its back to follow his hand. It was hilarious. He's not doing it now.
This way.
It's like a little pet. There we go. This is the view from our Airbnb, and it is stunning. I am just gonna sit out here, I think, in this chair and just knit and look at everything. I can't wait to find out what that big building down there is. That's the next order of business, but yeah, Milwaukee is definitely such a beautiful city already, and we've only been in here for like 30 minutes. So fun. Devin made supper. I will go ahead and show you what we're eating because it was so good. It's like a really amazing stir fry.
With brown rice, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and Thai basil.
Yeah. And then here's our amazing view once again. There's nothing like doing your Bible time in front of this view. It's so beautiful at night. It's a city that never sleeps. So yeah, we are now on a tour visiting all around Milwaukee, and this is the art museum, one of them. And
this
it is
our
just
bathroom break, quote unquote, but we're just using it to look at the sights.
yeah, and it is such a beautiful city.
Wow, this view.
Of course, I had to check out a lot of the art in the city. And here's the view of the lake. Now we're in the public market and about to grab a hot cup of coffee before we go back on our tour. Just so many different vendors with food, so much. A really, really fun place. Now we're just taking a stroll along the lake and looking at the city view compared to the river. It's just really pretty. So now we're at an oyster bar and I got some cool fries and we're about to get some like $1 oysters pretty soon, so that'll be really fun.
I'll probably be a crab legs here.
Here they are. They look so good. I've never had oysters like this before. Have you? I don't even think I've asked you. Okay, yeah, you have. So, yeah, it looks so good. Here we go. So we are officially huge fans of the public market. It was so good. We tried some oysters and they're like the worst things ever, but Devin loves them.
I love them.
I was not a fan. The texture was a little weird, but
It is
at
the
least I
worst
tried it.
texture in the world, but it's really fun to just see them shuck them in front and throw them out on a bed of ice for you. You can squeeze a lemon on them and just slurp them right off. It's fun. For $1 each, that's nice.
Yeah, not a fan, but it was like a cool experience. And then yeah, Devin got like a spotted cow, which he's been dying to try for a while.
It's a great
then,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin thing since we're here.
Oh, yeah.
And then having some lentil soup because we've been obsessed lately. A few samosas. So yeah, it's been fun. Like on the coast, like just on the rocky coastline of the lake, and it is so beautiful. It's giving me major Maine vibes. And if you know me, you know how much I love Maine. It's just one of my favorite states. So yeah, even though I know it's not the ocean, it just, I don't know, it's definitely bringing back memories. So, very beautiful, beautiful coastline. And you can see the city. I don't know if you can or not, kinda. It's really fun. just came and it is so incredible looking. I cannot wait to dig in.
I don't know what any of it is.
I know, we've been like doing so many international foods lately and we had to do Germany because it was next on the list. Now I'm going to have some apple streusel, I think is what it's called. I'm not very good at pronouncing German words. I've been trying to pronounce the few that I've listened to, but yeah, this looks so good. And we like devoured the meal. It was so good. We actually just got back from inside playing Hammerschlagen, right? Yeah, so that was really fun. And then we're listening to like some live music outside and just finished celebrating like our 1-year anniversary, which is pretty cool. We changed that one.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, we're just gonna walk down the city. As you can see, it's really beautiful.
Every morning you greet me